An essential online resource for researching monuments is the National Monuments Service website at www.archaeology.ie. The National Monuments Service is part of the Department of Housing, Local Government and Heritage and plays a key role in the protection of archaeological heritage. They are also responsible for carrying out surveys of known sites and where sites are thought to be located, and they compile the inventories of sites and monuments. The Sites and Monuments record is available through the Archaeological Survey of Ireland and on the Historic Environment viewer on the website. So we're going to take a look at that now. This is a map-based web viewer, and we will be able to see all the different archaeological monuments there are in County Sligo. I'm just going to zoom out here, and we're just going to take a general look at the county. You'll see a very large concentration of red dots across the county, and each of these are archaeological monuments. The blue ones are buildings or features of architectural importance. And we can move around and get a closer look at these by using these navigational keys here and zoom in on various areas. So I'm going to take a look at the Drumcliff area to begin with, and we'll just zoom in there. You can also type in the address here or the townland. Sometimes that can duplicate with other townlands in other counties, so sometimes it's just easier to zoom in on the map and find where you are. So we can see all the different monuments indicated here with the red dot, and the pink zone around it is the zone of archaeological notification. And just to zoom a little bit closer in here, we can see all the monuments that are recorded in the Drumcliff monastic settlement here. The St. Columba's Church, the High Cross, the Round Tower, and various other archaeological features are noted here. So we'll just have a look at those. You can click on the red dot and it brings you up all the information about that particular site or monument. Each site has a identifier number known as the SMR number associated with it. And here you'll see the type of classification of the monument or site, the townland, and then a brief description here. And sometimes you will get some photographs and references, and this is actually a very detailed description here by the surveyor. So you can copy and paste this information across to whatever you're working on, and it's very useful to have that. So you can also layer up and look at the various maps, the early Ordnance Survey maps, and you can also look at an aerial image of the site. So this is probably the best resolution is the digital global, and so you can zoom in on the site and you can turn off these zones if you prefer. So we're just going to switch those zones off so we can get a better look, and that gives you an aerial view. The other options are some of the early historic maps. We have the 6-inch historic map, which was produced in the 1830s, and you can see here again the red dots appear, and you can see the detail, including a mill race and corn mill, features that are now absent in the landscape. The next set of historic maps is the 25-inch map, and here you will see the same features again, and then changes. This mill race has now disappeared, some traces of it still in the landscape, but it's a very useful tool for seeing how areas have changed over time. And again then a slightly later map from the early 20th century, we have more detail again. And coming back into the OSI map here, we will look now for, if you want to look for a particular type of monument, you can go into the query section here and we'll find Sligo, You can type your townland if you like, or your town. And for example, if we want to look for the holy wells in the county, we see our options appearing here, and click on holy well and search. So this is an excellent tool for researchers. This now has brought us to a list here of all the holy wells in the county. We've got 117 listed, and you can click on any one of these and it will bring you to the point in the map where that holy well is. And some have images. You see this clip here which refers to images. You can actually copy across all of this information into a Excel file, and that's very useful as well. So we'll just clear that. There's other options also. If you would like to look at your town and have a look, or your general area, to look at what monuments are in that location, you can use this here, again under query, and what we're now going to do is draw a little square around an area. So we've chosen Ballysadare here. We've now drawn a square around it, and it has brought up a list of all the monuments and features of archaeological interest in the Ballysadare area. And again, you can copy those results and move those across. So some of these items, as I said, the blue dot represents architectural heritage. So again, you can click on it the same way you would do with these red dots for the archaeological monuments, and this will bring up the Architectural Inventory of Ireland. You can click on that and it will bring you across to the website, the National Inventory of Architectural Heritage, and here you will see a description of that particular feature, which on this occasion is an ice house. There's images there and all the details with that. So this is an essential mapping system for researching monuments in your local area.